Hello! This video is called Living as an Empath, Navigating the Emotional Sensitivity. Alright, people, sit tight, grab your snack or drink, and let's dive into a topic that's a little personal for me. It's intriguing and quite honestly magical. Have you ever met someone who seems to feel everything a little deeper? That's the world of an empath. The people who feel your pain, your joy, your embarrassing moments, and probably the dark secrets that you think you hid so well deep inside you. Empaths are individuals who not only possess a unique ability to sense the emotions of others, but to actually experience those emotions like they are their own. It's like walking through life with an emotional antenna. And no, that doesn't mean that an empath can predict the weather and read your thoughts, although some people claim that they can do that. So picture this. You walk into a room and you find yourself next to a human emotional sponge. Emotional sponge that can practically taste your fear, your excitement, and those questionable choices you made at midnight last night. You transfer your emotions to them faster than a Wi-Fi at coffee shop. Next thing you know, they are crying over your cat that died a year ago. While you are fine, they are in an emotional spiral. Empathy is a part of all of us. I cry over a video of a dog reuniting with its owner, but who doesn't? Being an empath is more than that. It sometimes feels like running a marathon naked. It's okay to feel all the feels, but remember to have your tissues near. Baby misses me. Being an empath is like having a superpower, but it makes awkward moments even more awkward. Imagine going into a crowded room and suddenly feeling overwhelmed by joy, anxiety, and sadness at the same time. For an empath, that isn't just about reading the room. It can both be a gift and a challenge, or like I like to call it, a curse. They are natural healers, drawn to help others, but they can become drained by the weight they carry. So, what does it mean to be an empath? It means having the incredible capacity for compassion and understanding. That deep sensitivity makes them feel misunderstood sometimes. So, they must practice self care and set boundaries. Techniques like spending time in nature, journaling their feelings, and meditation. I tried that. It all helps an empath recharge and connect with their feelings. Recognizing the difference between their own emotions and the ones of others can be difficult sometimes, but it is essential for maintaining balance. The next time you encounter someone who seems too emotional and too sensitive to you, just remember they might just be an empath living their life with their heart open wide. Consider the concept of energy. Everything around us emits a certain vibe. If you're around someone who is angry, anxious, negative, it can disrupt your sense of calm. Our brains are wired to pick up on these signals, and they can trigger a response to protect ourselves. Did you ever found yourself in a room and suddenly you feel a wave of restlessness wash over you? Let's dive into the reasons of feeling that sense of unease. Often it is more than just a passing feeling of uncomfort. It can really affect your mood. Another factor is personal compatibility. Our past experiences shape our interactions with others. If you had a negative encounters with similar personalities, your brain can automatically uh, sense a feeling of unease around the current individual. And your mind is trying to protect you, but that can lead to overreactions. If somebody reminds you of a challenging relationship or a negative encounter, past experiences can lead to feelings of discomfort. It's like an emotional echo that surfaces unexpectedly. Then there's possibility of unspoken tensions between you two. The air is thick with unresolved issues and hidden agendas. If a person you're with seems off or distracted, it can make you feel restless and insecure because you are trying to uncover what's really going on. Let's not overlook intuition because we humans are really intuitive creatures. And deep down, our gut feeling always tells us when something isn't quite right. If you feel unease, it might be your instincts telling you to pay attention. It's important to listen to those feelings. They can guide you to healthier relationships and interactions with others. Humans are wired to pick up on subtle cues like body language or a tone of voice, and it always triggers feelings. Another aspect to consider is personal boundaries. If somebody invades your space emotionally or physically, it can make you feel tension. Sometimes a mismatch in energies is a terrible thing. It's important to tune in and listen to what your body is telling you. The understanding of the roots of that restlessness can make you navigate your feelings better. It's all about connecting with yourself and evaluating your reactions. Have you ever been in a room and suddenly felt that tingling sensation? The inexplicable awareness that someone's eyes are on you. And not just anyone, a person whose energy feels different. You can practically hear them. How do I hear them thinking? How do I get to know them without tripping over this table? Let's get real. If you're playing the attraction game with an empath, just know that they are a human lie detector. If you're into them, they can feel it in their bones. But sometimes empath powers go into overdrive. It feels a bit like a roller coaster ride. They might mistakenly interpret someone's non attraction vibes as they find them appealing. It's all fun and games until an empath is over there imagining imaginary scenarios of love and romance, while the person they like is just trying to do their job. Long story short, being an empath can make a dating life be a little bit chaotic. But once you learn to tune in those vibes, it can be a beautiful experience for both the partner and an empath. What about an epic battle of personalities? Empath versus narcissist. That's the most interesting thing I read about. You already heard about empaths. On the other side, we have narcissists. They are not just the life of the party, but they think they are the party. So, what happens when those two collide? It's like mixing oil and water, or better yet, mixing glitter and glue. The empath wants to heal the world, while the narcissist wants the world to worship them. It's a sitcom waiting to happen. You probably met those characters in your life. The empath that offers you tissues and advice, and the narcissist who talks over you, insults you, and just doesn't treat you right. Remember that whether you're an empath or narcissist or somewhere in between that, you're awesome in your own unique way and you always will be. Empaths are deeply attuned to the feelings of others. That ability allows them to connect on a deeper level. They offer support and understanding to those in need. In contrast, narcissists exhibit a strong sense of self importance and they lack empathy. They often seek admiration and validation from others. They prioritize their own needs above all else. But okay, I think that's normal because you have to put yourself first. On the other hand, an empath would put the needs of another person above their own. The relationship between an empath and narcissist can be challenging, but I think that can work out. Empaths can initially feel drawn to the charisma of the narcissist, but over time they can experience emotional turmoil because their needs are constantly overlooked. You have to prioritize your own well being and set boundaries. While empaths and narcissists represent two ends of emotional spectrum, understanding their differences can empower individuals to maintain healthier relationships. But some narcissists display arrogance, a lack of accountability, a tendency to belittle others, and they are so self centered that it can manifest in various of ways. Sometimes it includes manipulation and emotional abuse, sometimes physical. They exploit the empath's kindness. That dynamic often results in a circle of emotional highs and lows. Empath feels drained, and the narcissist feels validated. Some narcissists may appear charming and very charismatic, but their focus is often only on themselves. While empaths thrive on emotional connections. Narcissists may manipulate those relationships to fulfill their own needs, and empathy is feeling hurt then. Makes them feel unappreciated, and it makes them feel like the person they are in a relationship with doesn't care about them. Empaths should be aware of their own needs too. And narcissists can maybe benefit from understanding the impact of their behavior on others. Because by understanding ourselves and those around us, we create a more empathetic world. And everyone feels valued and understood. And remember just one more thing, it's okay to seek help and support. Okay, fellow warriors, whether of these personalities you have or something else, maybe. Just share your hilarious and downright awkward stories with me. Maybe picking up on other people's energies like a walking, talking mood rings. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot of more stories about feelings, flings, and everything in between. Thanks for watching and farewell.